Soccer Mom season.
In this video, I want to tell y'all about why you should invest in your own gym equipment. And trust and believe, it'll be one of the best investments in your whole entire life. And you will thank yourself later for it. I want to take you back to a time that was tough for everybody. 2020, where the whole world was shutting down, including the gyms. And I was thinking, oh man, what am I going to do? I'm already 3 years into my working out journey. You got me messed up that I got to sit here and stop just because I just ain't got nowhere to go to work out. The first thing I ever did was invest in my own pull up dip bar station and started doing loads and loads of calisthenics in the garage. And looking back on that, I never really realized we were setting ourselves up for a brighter future. Over time, me and my stepdad started investing in more gym equipment, and next thing you know, we end up turning our home garage into a home gym. There is plenty of benefits of investing in your own gym equipment, bro. And I'm going to sit here and share the few. And trust and believe, you're going to hear me out when I say invest in your own gym equipment. Have your own home gym. And you're going to thank yourself later, dude. Trust and believe that. For one, it's the convenience and accessibility. I think honestly that's a really big one. With the gym at home, you're not just restricted by opening hours, and your fitness routine can become way more flexible and tailored to your own daily schedule. Our schedules is different. Even at the gym, sometimes it's not 24 hours. Then you might have to run to the risk of it might be closed and you won't be able to even get a lift in on that day. That wouldn't be a problem if you have your own gym equipment. You can sit here and work out whenever and when. I'm talking about like if you have the mindset, you're already up. Hey, you know what? Let me just hop in the garage or wherever my gym equipment is at and bust it. Let's get to work. That's what I love about my garage gym. I can just go out there, get a full on calisthenic workout, or go into my power cage and just straight rep it out in there, or go into the heavy bag and throw some combinations in there. At the end of the day, the accessibility and the sheer convenience is just, hey, I can sit here and just work out whenever I want to, even if all the places is closing. Because what happens if we have, you know what I'm saying, pandemic 2? You never know in the future, man, what's going to go on. Another thing is a personalized setup. See, you can keep equipment, you can equip your own gym with the tools and machines that suit your specific workout needs. Everybody is built different. And we all got different goals in mind. If you got certain gym equipment that's tailored to your goals, trust and believe you're gonna get a really effective workout in the comfort of your own home. Then you got the hygiene and safety. I know some people are straight germaphobes and think about safety over time. See, your control over cleanliness is in your own hands, ensuring a more comfortable and a healthy environment. I know people always think about environment. At least you in your own house, your own gym, your own place. You can have your own sanitization because you think about it when you go to a public gym, sometimes you might have to deal with some nasty people that's going to use up the equipment and probably don't even know how to properly clean it afterwards. Then you got cost effective in the long run. Although there is an initial investment, over time, owning your own equipment may save you money on gym memberships and travel. At first, yeah, it's going to run you a big penny to invest in this equipment. But trust and believe over time, in the long run, really think about it. Most of these gym memberships run 20, 30, 40, even $50 a month. And sometimes that can add up over time. It will smack your checks real hard. Trust and believe that. That ain't even just counting the gym membership and the gas to get there. You saving money in the long run if you have your own equipment. And your equipment is there 24/7, 365. Then you got family involvement. So saying like this, man, having a gym at home encourages family members to participate, promote a healthier lifestyle for everybody. Sometimes, let's say you getting your workout in, and one of your family members see you and like, hey, let me join. The next thing you know, it's a group effort. You got everybody tagging along with you and getting your workout in. So there's all types of benefits when it comes down to having your own equipment. But with benefits, it will come with its negatives. So like I said before, the initial cost. It's an upfront investment. For me, I had to straight throw some bread at that pull up and dip bar. It cost me over $100. My power rack, it cost me 500. The bar, and don't even count the plates, man. Man, in 2020, if you ever searched up the prices of weights and plates, bro, for a single 45-pound plate was running over $100. Luckily for us, we was managing to get some plates for 45 for 50. But even then, it was just hit and miss at the time. But trust and believe, it might be expensive at first. But like I said, in the long run, it's one of the best investments you can ever make. And then the biggest one is the space requirement. Not a lot of people just got a lot of space. All right. Some people might live in apartments, or they might be at their friends, roommates, you name it. At the end of the day, we just might not have the space. That's why if you do invest your own equipment, invest in equipment that you can have plenty of space in. Even if you have to go somewhere else and set up your own gym there, find that space to where you can actually set your equipment up and you can have your own space to get fit. Then you got the maintenance. Regular upkeep is necessary to ensure that your equipment remains optimal. You have to upkeep your equipment, and it's by yourself since it's your equipment. You gotta make sure you upkeeping at all times. Then you got the potential lack of community. Your environment is totally different because going to the gym, you're surrounded with a certain environment of you surrounded in a community. You're surrounded by the same individuals as at the end of the day, everybody's trying to get fit. When you at home, sometimes you just don't have that environment. And because of that, not only you're not communicating, sometimes people just might not be motivated as much. And trust and believe, man. I see people with treadmills, exercise bikes, and you name it. Everybody got their own equipment, but because of their environment, they in the comfort of their own house. Next thing you know, you see these treadmills and the bikes being used as coat racks, bro. Bunch of dust bunnies on these equipment. Bruh, stop doing that and actually use the equipment, bro. When I got all that out the way, let me tell you, there's all types of gym equipment to invest in. And these are all the equipment that I have personally. These are the equipment that is really beneficial, that can actually save you a lot of time, money, and all kinds of gains to be made. And this is your own equipment. So let me list it. So the power station, the pull-up dip bar, it's really excellent for calisthenics, body weight. And let's just say it's accessible. It doesn't take too much space. And let's say if you get good at pull-ups and dips alone, can transform your whole entire upper body, man. It will really get you right. Dumbbells is by far the most versatile equipment you can ever have. Put your hands on, you know what I'm saying? It'll literally get you right. You could transform it into a full body, lower body, upper body, you name it. There's all kinds of exercises you can do with dumbbells. Kettlebells is another one of those versatile equipment that, hey, just like dumbbells, you can literally be anywhere, whenever, and you can literally do all kinds of exercises with kettlebells. One of my all-time favorite equipment, if you really got the space and you a serious lifter, the power rack. Power rack is by far my favorite thing because that's where all the compounds can be done. The heavy lifts, the super duper heavy lifts. If you really want to do your compounds and be safe at the same time, the power rack will be your friend. And that's where, hey, that's the whole entire gym right there. The heavy bag is by far another one of my favorite equipment alongside with the power rack. That's where all my cardio comes from. And trust and believe, man, I feel like everybody should have a heavy bag because, hey, I know some people get pissed off. I know you want to take somebody's head off. Just take all your anger out on that heavy bag and thank yourself later. And of course, weight plates. You're going to need them. And the more plates you got, the heavier you can go. And trust and believe, man, once you invest in all this equipment, you really realize something, man, that, hey, I got my own place. No more excuses. I don't have to worry about what time I have to, get dressed and have to go to the gym, blah, blah, blah. Listen, your gym is literally in the house. No more excuses, bro. You just find whatever equipment that suits your own goals and just chase for your dreams. All the equipment that I listed and more will be in the description in the pinned comment. These are a lot of the equipment that I own personally. But I'm really trying to put y'all on game on why you should invest in your own gym. 2020 taught me a lot, and it showed me that, hey man, really investing in your own equipment is not a bad idea at all. And you can save so much money in the long run over a gym membership. Of course, I still got a gym membership in my local gym, but I'm loyal to that place and I'm gonna forever love it. And that's where all my gains came from. But for real, that garage, man, I have so many fond memories. And even to this very day, I still work out in there all the time, even in the heat. I enjoy my home gym. Get yourself a home gym. Thank yourself later.